Welcome to the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Don. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
Today we're going to talk about what's the hardest that you've ever worked in your life.
Dude, it's all just going back to Ashtabula, man.
Really? Why
I worked
was
at
our times in
Worthing.
Ashtabula so hard? Mine's from Youngstown. But
I worked in Worthington Cylinders in Ashtabula. Oh, no, I was in, what is it, Jamestown?
I have no idea
Jonestown?
where that is.
Conneaut? Freaking. Either way, I worked at Worthington Cylinders.
It's a factory?
Yeah, it was a factory job.
Okay.
And there were like these big, like, 120 pound or were they 80 pounds? I can't remember.
I mean, either way, that's a lot.
It was somewhere in that range, 80 to 120 pound cylinders that they would put like propane tanks. And my job was to essentially like take them off of this thing where they were being like tested with like water to make sure they were like
the seal, like
the
make sure they
seal.
weren't leaking or whatever.
Yeah, so I would remove them from like this water seal thing and like you get wet. And then
So it's like heavy and wet.
yeah, and I would take them off the conveyor belt and I would roll them over to like an area where they're going to be like put onto the truck. And I did that for 8 hours.
For how long?
8 hours.
How long? I mean, how long did you work there?
Oh, I worked there for maybe 6 months.
Oh my God, that's still a lot.
Yeah, like honestly, by the second week, I was like, holy shit, I'm getting strong.
Yeah, that's why people work on farms or like trucks.
Yeah, like, and there were some guys that have been there forever, and they were getting buffed
Jacked,
too.
dude,
yeah, and I was like, oh, I kind of fuck with this job, honestly. I was like, it's like going to the gym and I'm getting paid for it. Now, mind you, I was getting paid like at the time
$12 an hour.
Yeah, it was crazy low, and I was like, this is insane work. Like, I'm going home with trench foot. It just wasn't a good look. But yeah, I worked there for a while. Yeah, I remember that.
You know,
I remember that.
there's one specific day I remember working. It's probably one of the hardest days I've ever worked in my life. So it was I worked at like a rent-to-own place, where like we would deliver, you know, anything, furnitures, bedrooms, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a minor league hockey team that was coming into Youngstown.
Yeah.
And they came to our store and they were like, "Hey, we're getting apartments for like 13 of our players who don't have homes here, and we need them fully furnished. So they needed a bedroom set, they needed a dinette, they needed a living room set. At least that. There may have been more." So my boss, who was a fucking tyrant at the time, decided to do it all on the same day. So like we fully furnished 13 apartments. We had to but it was like that furniture from like we didn't have to like fully put it together, but like, oh, you had to pull all the knobs on it, you had to do all the stuff, fucking load that shit upstairs, like dressers, armoires, chests of drawers, couches. We did 13 apartments in one day, and there was 4 of us doing it. We worked from like 8 o'clock in the morning until like 10 o'clock at night, like carrying furniture around and shit.
Insane.
It was, I remember like at one point nearing the end, I was just like, I don't know if I've ever been this tired. Like I was just like, I could barely like walk around. I was just exhausted. Like, and it was of course like in the summer, so it was like hot. You know what I mean? I was just like, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. That job in general was kind of, I mean, like trying to like delivering furniture and stuff. Like that wasn't my main job. I just had to go out and help sometimes. I was like one of the managers, but like, holy shit, like that's not an easy job. Like people who do like moving trucks for a living, I don't know how they do that shit, man. Especially because people are so meticulous about their stuff. Like I couldn't imagine being someone who was hired to carry around people's shit for a living.
No, I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I get hung up on one word that you said there. All right. I'm sorry, and this is probably just my own psychosis, my neurodivergence.
What did I say? Tyrant?
Chest of drawers.
Oh.
Okay, like what is that?
I only call it that because working at a furniture store, that's what it's called. So
chest of drawers?
So
like I hate the way it sounds. It makes me want to say dwarves, and that's wrong.
Because everyone calls a chest of drawers a dresser.
A dresser!
And a chest of drawers is not a dresser. Because a dresser is a dresser is
I can't even say it.
long and squatty. So it's like when you have like
Drawer.
So it's like, you know, if you go into like a bedroom that has like a bedroom set and there's that big ass mirror on a chest, on a dresser, that's the dresser. The tall, skinny one with just like 5 drawers in it, that's a chest of drawers. That is not a dresser.
A chest of drawers. I hate that. I hate the way it sounds.
It's not drawers.
I hate saying it. I can't say it, apparently. Look, man, as much English as I've done in my life, dude. I majored in college, AP.
You are a word nerd. Like
I hate the term chest of drawers.
Drawers, yeah.
Drawers. I hate that word, dude. I'm not a big fan of drawers anyway. I don't like saying this. I don't like saying it.
Drawers
I will go the rest of my life avoiding that word.
Drawers are a real thing.
Drawers are not a real. That's not a
in
real
the kitchen.
There's no. Shut up.
What the hell do you call the drawers?
Shut up. I won't have no goddamn drawers in
What
my
is
kitchen.
the silverware in?
Get out of my kitchen drawers.
Yeah, what do you call those?
I don't call them shit, dude.
Silverware box.
Give me a fork, motherfucker.
A sliding thing with forks in it.
Hey, go give me a fork. It's not reach in the drawer and give me a fork. If I ever say that, shoot me on the spot.
It's easy when you just say drawer. When you talk about them in the plural, that's the hard part.
Dude, I don't like this word anymore. Like, honestly, this word is giving me the ick every time I say it. It is.
You are vomiting on the couch right now.
No, this doesn't feel right, man.
It doesn't feel. What is it? Racist?
How do you spell this? Because like when
DrawErs.
I don't believe
Drawers is what it's.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, but I did not know that's what it was called until I worked at a furniture store, and that was that's a crazy job. A rent-to-own place. A rent-to-own place is a fucking wild job. Like
rent-to-own?
Yeah, like a rent-a-center. Yeah. I didn't work at rent-a-center, but I worked at an equivalent. Dude, I saw some of the wildest shit working at that job. Like, it was crazy.
Do you think that is a scam?
Yes. It's preying on people who don't have credit. Because you don't need credit. We don't run a credit check, but we will deny people for stuff because what happens is, and this is, it's such a, I don't know how I feel. And it was mandatory. I worked 50 hours a week. You didn't get an option. You worked 50 hours a week. Anyways.
Overtime?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but then we made nothing. But anyways, so what they do is they have you list your income and you have to provide pay stubs because it's not a credit based thing. So obviously if you come in and you show you make $400 a week and you're like, I want a 70-inch TV, we're like, you don't qualify for a 70-inch TV. But what happens is you have to list 5 references and we'll call the references and be like, are they dependable, blah, blah, blah. And it's so fucking wild how somebody's mom or sister will throw their ass under the bus quick as shit. Like you'll call and be like, hey, hey, this is so-and-so from Rent-A-Center. We're calling to TNT Dynamite's coming in. He wants to get he's looking to get something from us.
I'm definitely not paying you.
Would you say he's reliable? I had somebody be like, do not give him anything. He owes me $200 from last week.
That part.
Whatever. But here's the beauty of that. So you do get what you want, right? You default. We start calling all your references and be like, oh, hey, is TNT Dynamite there? And they're like, no, this isn't his phone number. This is his mom. Oh, can you have him call Rent-A-Center when you see him? And that shit rubbed me the wrong way. But it's like people dipped out on their stuff, and we had to go knock on their door constantly, show up at 8:00 in the morning on Saturday and be like, I'm here for your couch, and take it out of their house. The rule was if they answered and opened the door, you do not leave until they slam the door in your face or you get the couch. And I was like, I ain't doing that. I was like, I would walk up and knock, and they'd be like, I'll be in there Thursday. I'd be like, they said they're coming. I'm not getting shot over somebody's fucking couch, bro.
No,
this was the hood of Youngstown at 8 a.m. on a fucking Saturday. I'm not arguing with you about your couch. I don't care.
It's not that deep for me.
Nope. I roll up to a house. There's 13 dudes sitting on the porch. Nah, man.
I'm guessing Rent-A-Center wasn't hiring police escorts to go out.
No. But what was kind of crazy is like we could sue people, and I did get to do one. What they call it? A lock in. Literally, you get a court order, and a locksmith comes and meets you at the house, and they pick their lock, and you go in when they're not home and take the shit out of the house and leave. So like the locksmith opened the door, we went in. You're there with somebody like a sheriff or something, so they know you're not doing anything like illegal, and you go in and like took the shit, and then they leave something on the door from the court that you were there and it was legal and all that shit. Like I got to do one of those, and that shit was wild. Like
that's cool.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, yeah.
How do you feel about like a personal debt, the debt between you and a person versus the debt between you and like a corporation of that?
I don't care about either one, man. Once the money's out, it's gone.
Wait, what? You're not paying them or what?
Oh, about me personally?
Yeah.
Oh! I somebody owes me money or whatever. No.
I would say that when it comes to a personal debt, like if I owe a friend money, that like it bothers me to the core.
Oh, absolutely.
Way more than it does if I owe Sprint money.
Oh, 1,000%.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'll even if somebody's like, "No, you don't owe me anything," I'll still be like, "Well, I don't owe you it, but I'm going to take you out to dinner." Like, if, you know what I mean? Like, I have a friend who's been working on like my, I have an injured calf, and like they do massage therapy, and they're like, "Yeah, just take me out to eat," and I took them out to eat once, but they've done it like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, if you were getting paid by a customer, that would be hundreds of dollars. I'm like, I owe you another dinner. And they're like, you don't owe me anything. I'm like, well, then fine. I'm going to buy you dinner another time. Like, I'll bring a pizza over. I'll take you some, whatever, you know. I still feel like I owe them something. Because I'm like, you're using your time and energy and skills.
Nah, brother, that's just nepotism. That's allowed. That's just nepotism. What are we talking about?
I mean, you use words in the wrong context a lot.
Nah, brother, I feel like
me getting a free massage from a friend is not nepotism.
I feel like it's nepotism in the point where it is about not what you know, it's who you know. And because you know people who do a certain thing, they have the tendency to give things to you that they would not give to to an average individual. In that sense, it's nepotism. I mean, not necessarily that you're related to the person and that you're inherently given these things, but it is the not what you know, who you know aspect of it. I understand what you're
saying. But yeah. So, anyways, like if I owe somebody, like I most of the time I just won't borrow money off people.
No, I tend to not do that either. But if I feel like I owe like. Okay, I have a certain debt that is in my past right now, and I constantly think about it where it's like, I feel like I should give that person money, you know? I also have people who owe me money.
I was going to say, I wish people felt that way about the people who owe me money. Yeah, exactly. That'd be great, yeah.
But I often look at it like I should have sent that person some money, and it does. It bothers me internally. But like, when the company that like was running a pyramid scam that gave me gas for like 3 months is like, I need my $200. I'm like, I'm never going to talk. Man. That was 15 years ago. There's no way you're getting anything out of me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have sympathy for that. Like, I'll send everything back to Amazon. Bezos got enough money. So, anyways,
Amazon's amazing though.
Let them pay some shipping. So, anyways, that's all the time we have for this episode. Amazing. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Oh, yeah.